What's happening, Private?
A couple of aerials flew in and dropped containers full of metals. They started shooting while our defense systems did nothing.
What about the doctor? Where's Alvin?
He's still out there.
All right.
There's one more thing. Before I got hit and dragged here, I saw something. I'm not sure, but I think it was one of our own soldiers that led Skynet's attack.
Sergeant, we're outnumbered, and they keep bringing more wounded. We don't stand a chance. We have to evacuate.
Is Alvin still there?
He is, sir.
Then we're not leaving. We have to bring him back and see what the hell is going on with those defenses, and brief Commander Barron on what's happening here. I'm moving out. You stay here with the wounded.
You want me to break the radio silence?
At this point, it doesn't matter, does it?
Understood. Go ahead, sir.
Follow me. We have to reach those defense systems.
Yes, sir.
Spiders up.
Got it.
Lead the way. This way.
Good to see you, Sergeant.
What's the status?
We've got a defensive perimeter set up just down the road.
Doesn't seem to be working.
Skynet dropped reinforcements behind their backs. Now they're between a rock and a hard place.
All right, we need to reach our guys. Let's clear the way. Keep moving!
Here they come! T-47, watch out!
Flank it!
Take out those smaller units!
Shoot before it reboots!
Rocket! Look for grenades! We're gonna fucking die!
Oh my god, okay.
me boots!
Rockets! Look for grenades! It won't fucking die! Rockets! Look for grenades! It won't fucking die!
Now! Shoot before it reboots!
Rockets! Look for grenades! It won't fucking die!
Finally!
This way! It's just beyond that overpass! Flamethrowers!
Shoot the tank! Cover!
Take 2 of my men and proceed up that hill. We'll stay here to keep Skynet away from you.
Sergeant, we got this! Go find the dock! Follow me! We need to rescue the dock before those tanks reach us! Oh, shit! We're too late! They're already here! This is it!
Take care of those drones! It's clear!
Wait here! I'll go get the doctor! Alvin!
Oh my god, I'm actually glad to see you!
What happened here? Why are the defense systems not working?
They are working, but their target filtering has been reset to non-hostile. One of Baron's messengers came with the order to temporarily change it, so I did!
Baron's messengers. We need to leave now.
Yes, let's do that. I'm all for that.
Are you alright? We need to move.
You don't have to tell me twice!
Escort secured.
Ah!
Go!
I don't like this! I don't like any of this!
Join the club, dude.
Ariel! Okay, go!
It's turning around! It's right behind us!
Don't look back!
Good idea! You go talk to Commander Baron. I've had enough excitement for one day.
Lay still. Don't move. Thanks for getting us out of there, Sergeant.
Rivers, you want to explain to me what the hell happened?
We lost downtown.
I know that much. But how's that possible? What happened to our defense systems?
Alvin says one of our soldiers came with an order directly from you to reset the target settings for non-lethals.
He said what? Alright. This is what I want you to do. Find whoever is responsible for sending that order. All the messengers have GPS tracking, so we're keeping tabs on their location. Find them and bring them to me.
Understood.
And Rivers, despite what I might say about our resident egghead, I truly have a hard time believing that my men are incompetent. So expect the unexpected. And you know what I mean by that.
Do you think the infiltrator's back?
We won't be sure until you find those messengers and confirm my suspicion.
Now that you mention it,
What?
one of our soldiers said that it looked as if one of our guys led Skynet's attack.
That only supports my case. As soon as you know what's going on, radio me.
Who's Perry? You mentioned him before.
The best soldier I ever fought beside. He was the one who brought me into the Resistance. It's actually a funny story. Years ago, when I was just a kid, I saw a Skynet drone attacking some guy. Without thinking, I grabbed a rock and jumped on it. The guy was screaming the whole time while I beat the metal to the ground. Only when I was done did I realize he was trying to stop me.
You killed a drone with a rock?
I was young and stupid. Thank God the drone wasn't really armed, otherwise I wouldn't be here to tell you the story. He was a Resistance scientist, and that drone was one of his projects. So you can imagine he wasn't too happy when I smashed it to pieces. But he wasn't alone. There was this huge guy with a rifle on his shoulder, almost choking with laughter. I sure made his day.
Way to make a good first impression.
Sure is. That scientist later told me that was the first time he ever heard Perry laugh. Somehow, Perry and I connected. He taught me how to channel my anger and get it under control. He introduced me to Connor, and that's how I got to the 132nd.
Whatever happened to Perry?
Skynet got hold of our position. We had to leave our shelter. There were a lot of casualties, and he was one of them. He died a soldier. I'd never thought I'd be reminiscing about the day I met them. This may come as a surprise to you, but it was the first medal I ever destroyed.
I'm not surprised. You were still just a kid.
That doesn't mean I didn't have a kill count back then. It just consisted of people. But that's a different story.
Jacob, got a minute?
What's up?
I know you're busy, but I found something. Something I think you'll like. A tape from back in the day. I want to play it for you, but my boombox is busted, so if you're out there and find one that works, bring it to me, okay?
Can't you ask Jennifer or one of the other scavengers for help?
I already did, but they couldn't find anything. Just think about it, okay?
Okay, a boombox part. Wonderful.
Jacob,
How are the wounded doing?
the few that came back, they're doing fine. We patched them up, and at this point we're just sitting and waiting.
You never told me you had a husband.
You never asked.
Did you know each other before the war?
We lived together even before the bombing. I've been dealing with him and his boring stories for over 30 years. I must be getting old, because I wouldn't mind hearing one right now. Back at the camp, I used to think that the machines kept Peter alive to get me to cooperate. So when there was an opportunity to run, we had to take it. And we did. We ran with this little child that I had started to love. I felt that she was mine.
Did Peter feel the same?
He became really cautious. His protectiveness gave me courage. He convinced me that in this sick world we could take care of our girl, our Taylor. But as you know nowadays, no story has a happy ending. She died shortly after. We buried her, and we stopped talking to each other. Eventually, the Annihilation Line caught up with us. We got separated. I ran away. He did too. At least, I hope he did. That's all.
Hey, glad to see you alive. Thanks for sticking your neck out for us. I wanted to tell you that, you know, just in case.
Where the hell's Jennifer at?
Do you need anything?
Can I see your hardware?
Not the best pickup line. Oh. Oh my. Laser-guided rocket? Hell yeah! Sniper charge with first generation pulse rounds. Nice! Looks like I'm gonna be swapping some weapons out. Okay, I gotta do this carefully though, because I don't want to sell anything that I'm gonna regret. And the problem is, all these weapons take plasma cells. So, yeah. Laser guided missiles. Ah, there it is. Okay. Okay, I'm going to sell the Uzi. And all the small rounds, small caliber ammo. Yep, that works. Okay, so let's see here. I definitely want that, so... Now I definitely want to keep the shotgun around for close encounters. Maybe. Yeah, I'll get rid of... Well, no, wait a minute. These plasma rifles are more powerful than the Terminator plasma rifles, so maybe I'll take... Yes. Maybe this is what I'll do. That's just a rifle. I need to... Yeah, I need something like this. Oh, man. I don't know. Maybe not. I think Skynet's rifle is still more. Or still better. Okay, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pull that out. Then I can always upgrade this. So that's what I'll do. There we go. I definitely want the sniper rifle too. Yes. So then I'm going to get rid of... Yeah, just get rid of this, the M16. There we go. Yeah, that'll do. That'll work. That'll work. That'll work. Okay, so skills I need to upgrade. Upgrade that and toughness. There we go. That works. Yeah, this is going to be changed. There. Okay, looks like I'm ready to go. I just gotta find Jennifer. Where the hell is she at? There she is. Alvin has a mission. Maybe I'll go back here real quick and talk to these people. Maybe get more of their story. Just to humor them.
Jacob,
What's on your mind?
ever since you asked me about Peter, I can't stop thinking about him. Like a teenage girl. That's your fault, young man.
Have you tried looking for him?
I've looked for him for a while. I went to the place where we said we'd meet if we ever got separated. But he wasn't there. Maybe it's stupid. Maybe I should stop thinking about him. He's probably dead by now. God knows he can't take care of himself.
Do you want to find him?
Sometimes I think I should drop everything and go. I would get an earful from Baron, but she's nothing I can't handle. Anyway, what I didn't tell you before is that during Judgment Day, I lost a child. Our child. I don't know if it would have happened anyway, but I like to blame the machines for that. I think that Peter felt with Taylor we were given a second chance. God, he's still out there waiting for me, isn't he? Probably sitting in his rocking chair back in our house in Hollywood Hills. Oh, where the hell are you, Peter?
He probably did. The Baron still have some chat options here.
What do you need?
You want me to break radio silence?
They have a head start on us. At this point, we can't afford to lose any time.
That was it? Okay.
Did you talk to her? Is she mad at me? If I follow her orders, then I'm a bad guy. If I don't follow her orders, then I'm a lousy, incompetent egghead without a spine. There's no winning with her.
Alrighty then.
Hey, are you alright? We just got the news about the attack. They're getting closer, aren't they?
Wasn't expecting to find you here. You always seem to be out these days.
Yeah, that's true. Lately, I've been making extra runs to stock up on resources. The truth is, I was even thinking about leaving. But right now, I'm just waiting for my team to head back to downtown to look for other survivors. Let's hope there still are some.
I see that Patrick's doing better.
He is. He's a fighter. Certainly has more courage than I do.
Why did you want to leave?
In the face of what's going on now, it will sound stupid, but it just got to be a bit much, you know? With Patrick hurt, I started to wonder if I'm even doing him any good by sticking around. I've been trying to protect him all this time, but I couldn't. I've proven that much already. First in Pasadena, then at our hideout. I was thinking that maybe he'd be safer here at the shelter. But don't worry, I changed my mind since.
Is there something on your mind?
Actually, I have a secret to tell you. You've a fan. Patrick really looks up to you. It's good for him to have a role model. And I don't think he could have chosen better.
Thank you. It means a lot.
Are you kidding? It's the least I can do for helping us all this time. If you hadn't found us back in Pasadena, I don't know what would have happened. Well, actually I do. Exactly what the others said would happen. People were talking about the Annihilation Line months before it came. My father, of course, tried to turn it all into a joke.
But what did you think about it?
I didn't know what to think. Travelers would bring all sorts of gossip with them. But this kept coming back. When Patrick asked me if I was scared, I lied and said that I wasn't. You could feel the mood change at the house. The community my father tried to build started falling apart. Fewer and fewer people were coming by, and if they did, they weren't always friendly. We started to notice things going missing. Little things at first. People got nervous, and with time, it even got to my father.
Did it ever get to you?
Of course it did. For the first time in my life, there were only the three of us at the house. After a while, my father changed the sign from welcome to beware. He put a lock on the door and started carrying a shotgun. I didn't even know he owned a gun. He always said he didn't believe in them. I wanted us to leave our house and run, but he didn't want to listen. Said it was the only place he could keep us safe. Thanks for letting me spill my guts like that.
Okay, during this mission, exact locations of your target are not displayed. However, the two signal strength indicators on the upper left corner of your HUD. Increasing percentage value indicates you are moving toward the target. Decreasing indicates you're moving away from the target. Alrighty.
Okay, I'm seeing 2 GPS trackers. Those should be our guys. What the hell are they doing here?
Ooh, I like that. Alright, I'll go for this radio first and then head on out to wherever these signals take me to.
More plasma containers. Looks like Skynet's here for good.
Glad they have a slow reaction time.
Flamethrower? If I could get close enough to take a picture. Oh, okay, well that's not gonna work. Well, it might, but still.
Oh, I see how that works. Okay. Oh god, it's gonna take a lot more than that? I don't think I can take on an HK right now. That might be a little out of my league right now. Actually, I might be able to take it down. Damn. Okay, how many? Might be able to get them down. Might be able to get him down with the last 2 rockets that I got. No, I got 3. I gotcha. Okay, if I make them all contact. If I miss one, that's it. Then again, I could take them out again with more plasma after I launch them. Let's see what we get. Of course it's ineffective. Why would it be? Just needed one more. That's all I needed was one more. Can't make missiles, can I? Nope, I cannot. Oh well, maybe I'll get lucky and find some ammo for a rocket launcher here somewhere. Stay down. That still kind of irks me. All I need was one more rocket. Oh, what is that? What is that? I might be able to take down the HK with that thing. Can you aim up at the sky? No? Okay. Oh, it hears me. It doesn't see me. It hears me. Oh my, that was scary there. I doubt I damaged it.
What's that music?
Oh, I am going to hack you. You just wait. I got something you gonna like. Gotcha.
Seems to be coming from here. Upstairs. Who left this here? It's probably a trap. Better be worth it, Ryan.
I recognize that song. He should be right in there. Whoa! Oh my god. Alright. Alright, well I can't get around it that way.
The signal's getting stronger. He should be somewhere around here.
Come on, turn around. Yes.
God damn it.
Okay, we made it to the rendezvous point, but we haven't had any contact with Commander Baron. Why would she send us here? This day is getting weirder and weirder. With zero radio communication, this place is getting lonely. God damn it, Gomer, how long does it take for you to piss? I'm pretty sure he didn't take a piss. I guess he died.
They took his radio. Baron was right. Skynet's listening. Time to look for the second tracker.
Oh, nice. That turret's taking care of those Terminators pretty well. All of a sudden I'm starting to lag for some reason. And just like that, the lag is gone. That was weird. Don't need any guests.
That's where the outpost used to be. I hope that destroying it slowed them down at least. Care of it, that might slow them down a little. I think I'm getting closer. It's got to be here. They got him too. His goggles look intact. Let's see the last picture he took. The infiltrator. It's back. Baron was right. Commander!
Talk to me.
They're dead. Everything turned out the way you said it would.
Copy that. Get out of there. We need to figure out our next move. Let's meet at the docks. Get there as soon as possible. Over and out.
Why would she give out our location?
I'm not sure there's a way to do a cover-based firing. Nice!
Plasma storage destroyed.
Good to hear, Rivers. Now proceed with your mission.
I guess this one over here is closest.
You're still alive? Good. Apparently Skynet's got a real hard-on for you, so we figured why not use you as bait?
Aren't you afraid that Skynet will bring a lot of firepower if they know we're both here?
Afraid? No. Prepared for that eventuality? Yes. We've got eyes on the ambush site from every angle. If anyone shows up, it means they were listening.
What if it's one of our guys, or just a scavenger?
Too bad. We can't have anyone or anything sabotage our plan. Not this time.
This time?
We were very close once before. For years, we've been preparing for the final attack. But it took just one man to fuck everything up. That day, Perry, our previous field commander, died, and I inherited control of South Division. Since then, I've been making sure that no one fucks up again.
We've got movement.
Take position. What do you have?
A hooded man's walking down the street. Might be a scavenger.
Rivers, you saw him. Is it the same model? Is it the infiltrator?
I can't tell.
We're waiting for your signal.
I think that might be it.
You think?
Good enough for me.
Cease fire! Cease fire! Target down! I repeat, target down!
Go check him!
Eyes on the target. Proceed with caution.
Is he dead?
What the fuck? It's the target!
You can't get away. Fire at will!
That's the infiltrate.
He's in the open!
It's in the open! It's a fucking machine!
It's backed against the wall!
We've got it now! What the fuck? Everyone on me! It's carrying a second-generation plasma rifle! I want it!
It won't fucking die!
Shoot!
Take cover!
The hell was that?
Open fire! That's one ugly son of a bitch. Not again! Follow it!
It's inside!
Rivers!
Rivers, we're trying to get through. You can't let it get away, you hear?
us on our bed.
Commander! We got it. We finally got
Nice.
it.
Good job, Rivers. Stay there. We're on our way.
There was no doubt anymore. Skynet had created a cybernetic organism. It was designed to blur the line between a man and a machine. People started to think that there were Terminators amongst us, wolves in sheep's clothes. Some of us left, even though we hadn't seen any other infiltrators yet. Or at least, we didn't think we had. And that fear of not knowing was what turned the tide of this war. That night, Skynet won.
I still have to run some tests, so for now I would say no.
We need some more time, Connor.
I know you don't want to hear this, Commander, but if there's one person who can help us, it's Dr. Mack.
Mac, we don't even know if he's alive.
He is. He's in the Hollywood Hills. We knew a time would come when we'd need him again, so we've kept an eye on him.
Wait. You've been watching him without telling me?
Don't let your emotions cloud your judgment before, Commander. That's why I decided that Mack's whereabouts were no longer
This is
your
bullshit.
concern.
He can't just magically fix all of our problems. He's a man, not a god. A man that makes
That's
mistakes.
enough, Commander.
You know what happened last time. He's the reason Perry's
I
dead.
said that's enough. Sergeant Rivers?
Yes, sir.
TechCom believes that being marked for termination is a badge of honor. A sign that we're doing something right. We wear it proudly. And knowing you're wearing such a badge, Rivers, is all I need to trust you with handling this mission. Commander Barron will fill you in on the details. Good luck, soldier. Over and out.
Looks like you're going to Hollywood Hills. Dr. Edwin Mack is the one who taught us how to use Skynet's weapons, so there's a chance he can do it again. Take him that second-generation plasma rifle and see if he's able to reprogram it. If we want to use Skynet's weapons, we need to bypass their encryption lockouts.
How will I find him?
He's obsessed with surveillance. So when you get there, look for any cameras, biometric sensors, or any other tech stuff. He should be around. That's it.
Sure, let's trust someone who gets called Dr. Death. That won't bite us in the ass. In the meantime, I'll see what I can learn from the new CPU we acquired from that infiltrator. This could be the breakthrough that we've all been waiting for. I need to concentrate, so please don't disturb me.
Fuck you.
What do you need?
Anything I should know about Dr. Mack before I leave?
Only that he can't be trusted and he's highly manipulative. So you need to stay cautious.
Was Mack the one whose drone you smashed?
Yes. Yes, it was. I've never told this to anyone, but before I met Mac and Perry, I was wandering alone. Didn't have a map, so I drew one myself. The first people I came across were two guys, old enough to remember Judgment Day. We camped out together. They gave me advice, we shared some stories. Sounds nice, right?
See, there are still good people out there.
They weren't good. Although, not cutting my throat in my sleep makes them more or less gentlemen. When I woke up, all my things were gone, including my map. There I was, lost in the desert. Thirst and hunger. I knew I was gonna die. I passed out with my face in the sand. But next thing, I was lying in a bed, bathed and wearing clean clothes.
You're lucky someone found you.
Someone did find me. Too bad it was Skynet. Through the window, I saw thousands of Terminators. First, I thought it was a work camp. But it was something else. A Skynet research facility. They kept me alive, but I didn't know why. I thought I was the only human there. But after a while, someone came into my cell. A man. Well-dressed, clean-shaven. You want to take a guess who that was?
One of those guys who robbed you?
No. He was a traitor to his race. Bastard was selling every piece of knowledge the machines didn't have. In return, they gave him everything he wanted. When he was done stuffing his face with food, he had another request. He wanted a whore. It lasted months, until I got to wrap a towel around his neck and make his eyes pop. You don't want to see people for what they really are. I've seen their true face. That traitor, those two guys in the desert, Mac, they all showed it to me. It's not pretty. The truth is, the only reason I fight for the Resistance is because I despise people just a little less than the machines.
Damn, that's fucked up. After careful analysis, I've come to the conclusion that under a microscope, the infiltrator's skin is indistinguishable from that of human epidermis. They have approximately the same amount of nerve endings as humans. The skin is covered with hair follicles and sweat glands are functional. For all intents and purposes, this Terminator skin could be categorized as living tissue. It is advised that we learn more about how the skin reacts to various forms of stimuli. Perhaps the results could provide us with an idea on how to distinguish between Terminators and humans. What is even more impressive is his cardiovascular system, or should I say the vascular system, considering the infiltrators do not possess an organic heart. The pumping of the blood is carried out by a mechanical circulatory system, which is also responsible for filtering the blood. The cell count is nearly identical to that of humans. Its blood is a form of biofluid and should be handled with care. It is imperative that we avoid contaminating the sample. Hey, don't screw around. It looks like... I didn't even know they took hostages like that. Hostages.
Jacob, do you have a minute?
Of course.
I've heard that you're going to Hollywood Hills. Well, with Baron yelling like that, the whole shelter heard. He wanted me to tell you if I needed anything, so here it is. When you get to Hollywood Hills, could you stop by my old house? It's near the Griffith Park tennis courts. I wonder if Peter went there and left something for me. I know he'd be stupid to go there, since now it's behind the Annihilation line, but then again, he was always full of stupid ideas.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you.
Alrighty then.
Look at him. He never talks to anyone. He just sits there.
I bet he's one of those machines.
Don't be shy, Rivers. Turn up the volume.
Woo!
Jacob.
What's the situation like in the shelter?
Not that great. People are getting nervous. A lot have already left, and even more plan to leave. Even Mark and Laura saw him packing earlier.
And what about you?
Just the thought of running again's making me sick. Must be getting old. Plus, we got everything we could need right here. Where else would I go? Besides, I have faith that Baron would never let anything happen to this place. She's way too uptight about security. See? I knew you'd like it.
God damn it! I thought I told you, I can't work with so much noise. I need absolute silence, so please stop that.
Thank you. That was a little loud.
I swear I should just join Skynet!
What?
Jacob,
What's on your mind?
you really got me thinking about old Tucker again. In times like these, I wouldn't mind having him around. He always know what to do. He was the only one who didn't lose his mind after Judgment Day.
What did he do?
He finally found me hiding below the stage. I was such a nervous wreck. So to try to calm me down, he just said, "That band sucked anyway." Tucker said, "We need to be calm right now." I listened to him. We all did, survivors from the concert.
Did you contact the military?
Well, we eventually found a military base. We assumed that we were safe. But all we found was one crazy dude responsible for nuclear missiles. His whole job was to watch a button that he might never have to press. Imagine what he felt when Skynet sent those nukes without his knowledge. I wonder if he ever pushed that button after Judgment Day. Might as well, right? Finally, we found a couple houses, but the people there were as confused as we were. All the communication went to shit. Tucker managed to find some batteries, and we sat in front of our boombox. They started to list cities to avoid. Cities that were hit by the nuclear bombs.
How many cities were hit?
I don't know exactly how many, but it took them a couple of minutes just to go through the A's. We looked at each other crying. We just wanted to go home and be with family, but Tucker said that for now, the safest place there is right where we were. So we decided to stay and start a camp.
What happened after you started your camp?
Honestly, not that much. At least not in the beginning. When we gave up on the idea of getting in touch with anyone, we just tried to adapt. Temperatures fell, we had to scavenge for food. All of a sudden, that became our life.
When did you first hear about Skynet?
Oh, that came years later. We did hear some rumors about robot warriors, but you must understand how crazy it sounded back then. And that wasn't even the most insane story out there. My favorite one was about the radioactive squirrel zombies. Well, I know how stupid it sounds, but we managed to have fun in our little commune. I still had my guitar with me. We talked a lot about how we're gonna be famous, because we're the only living band in the world.
What was your band's name?
Well, we were thinking about changing it to Survivors, but something similar was already taken. We were just stupid kids, not realizing what was going on.
Survivor.
We paid the price for it the first time we saw a tin can. I was tuning my guitar when I heard a strange noise. I found out later that it was a T-400. Must have heard me play. It didn't even have the decency to look scary. Maybe if it did, we wouldn't have just stood there when it started firing.
What did you do?
I froze. I didn't run to help. I didn't scream. I didn't even move. I just stood there, like a coward. The tin can got Tucker with a single bullet. Bam! Just like that. 7 other people died before we finally destroyed that thing. Ironically enough, I was the one who delivered the final blow. Safe to say, it was the beginning of a new era.
Earlier, you said that a new era started. What changed?
Well, for one thing, with Tucker dead, I became the new leader of the group. Something I never expected or wanted, for that matter.
What did you do about it?
That same night, I looked around at all those people who survived, and I felt scared. Scared of what they expected of me. I started to walk away like I was on autopilot. I don't know if I wanted to run away or to kill myself, but then something surreal happened. I found a metal door in the ground in the middle of nowhere. I was real unsure about what I might find under it, but what I did find was the aftermath of a massacre.
More Terminators?
That's exactly what I thought at first, but it turned out to be something even more scary. It looked like they decided to commit suicide. I couldn't understand it. To me, they had everything. Food, water. They even had a case of beer. So, I got shit-faced and started crying over my brother's death. But I realized something. I realized that I could maybe survive there.
Did you stay there by yourself?
No. I told everybody about the place. I felt I owed them. After that, we were all right. That night, I learned two things. Firstly, that it's okay to be scared. Secondly, that there are two sides to everybody. Ironically, me being a scaredy cat turned me into a good leader. And that's how I found that place, and that's what motivated me to help others. But Tucker? Well, he was a leader from the start. But he had an ugly side, too. He killed those who opposed him. He was a real scumbag, but he was my brother. He made me want to be a good person for the both of us. A hangover wasn't a high price to pay for that lesson.
Do you need anything?
Can I see your hardware?
And I don't use any small caliber stuff anymore, so I'll get rid of that. And the medium caliber I don't use anymore. There we go. I get rid of the Terminator knives too. I'm not really bothered with that. Sticky bomb, I'll keep it over there. Alrighty.
Jacob, I didn't see you there.
Where are you going?
I'm going out scavenging. Don't worry. I'm past thinking about running away. Knowing how much you'd miss me made me not want to leave.
Where's Patrick?
He's getting ready. I'm taking him with me. I figure it's time for him to see what's out there.
Is everything okay? You seem far away.
Nothing can get past you, can it? I've been thinking about the day we met. I never told you how we really ended up there.
You can tell me anything.
I know I can. That's why you're the first person I'm telling this to. That day, loud hammering woke me up. When I came downstairs, I saw my father nailing the window shut. Through the crack, I saw them coming. Hundreds of metal heads and their red eyes. Even though they're just empty shells, I could feel the hate radiating from them.
What did you do?
I made Patrick stay upstairs and went back to talk to my father. We argued for a minute or two, and I tried to pull him away from the window. He pushed me away. I tried it again, but he shoved me. And this time I fell. I didn't recognize him as he was reaching for a shotgun. He said, I shouldn't worry about the machines. They wouldn't hurt us. I don't even remember how. But the gun was already in my hands. I closed my eyes and went someplace else. Didn't even hear the shot. I didn't hear Patrick's steps either.
He saw you?
He did. He was staring at me like I was a stranger. He didn't scream or cry, he just stared. I threw the gun away, grabbed Patrick, and tried not to notice the hole in my father's unmoving chest. As we ran, I could hear them coming, so we found somewhere to hide. Then you came. I wanted to tell someone about all this, but I was afraid to.
I'm glad you did.
I am too. We talk a lot about how heartless the machines are. And I started to think that maybe I was too. I probably would have convinced myself of that if it wasn't for you keeping me sane. Thank you for everything. I never thought I would find a friend in times like these.
Yay, can we date now?
Is it true? I'm human now?
Oh, what's with the dogs?
They've been like that ever since they brought that thing in.
Ooh.
You're alive!
No time for that. Do whatever it takes to get everyone out of that shelter. Do you understand? They're not safe there.
What? Why? God damn it! But what does he mean? Get everyone out of the shelter?
It actually looks decent out here. Alright, let's see where Hollywood. Oh my god, he's way down there. Jeez. Alright, well, we're going to start with this. Find Mac. Oh, wait. Well, I want to be able to use that weapon, so I'm going to upgrade that quick. Maybe I'll get lucky and there'll be no Terminators around here.
That camera. Dr. Mack! Is that you? The Resistance needs your help. Mack! It would be a shame to lose that camera.
Now, why would you do that?
Because we don't have time for this. Come out here. Skynet has developed a new Terminator model, the Infiltrator.
You've seen one already?
We've captured one, and we need your help. Are you there?
How do I know you're not an infiltrator? You've seen them. You know how incredibly lifelike they are, so you should understand my concerns. Head up that hill. If you want me to help you, you have to take a test for me.
Test?
Yes, to determine whether you're a Terminator or not. And be careful, I'm watching you.
Terminators don't scrounge for stuff. Well, as far as I know, they don't. It's the only thing they have in the entire store. Cubers. What is that? A Neural lull? I don't know. Sorrow of Witch? Okay. I wonder if they have this movie called Terminator. Oh, a minigun. I'm going to try this out.
Oh, they're actually trying to fight you? Very clever way to make me think that you're not one of them. Unfortunately for you, I'm not that easily
I'll tell you one thing, that really drains the power cells. No raid alarms, no warnings. We're just now starting to understand what had just happened. Apparently we've been attacked, not by a country, not by terrorists, but by a computer program. Today is the first day that it's safe to leave the shelter. They say the initial radiation is finally cleared. Okay, well, we're going to have to swap this out a little bit here.
We don't have time for any of this. Just tell me where you are. I am not a robot.
Living tissue would make you a cybernetic organism, not a robot. Words have meaning. Conversations between human beings would be a lot easier if we all just trusted each other and understood the deeper meaning of what we said. Keep that in mind during this test. This mansion is filled with Terminators. They've been trying to find me for a while now, all 8 of them. Well, I guess with you in there, that makes it 9.
I'd love to smack the shit out of this guy. Will we ever appreciate art created by a machine? If you're a frequent visitor to the Los Angeles Modern Art Museum, chances are you've seen its works. Recent installation held by MAM titled Colors of the Abstract was created in its entirety by a computer program called Enos. Enos has been painting since the early 1970s. Gail Wisher, Enos' creator, never imagined that a simple algorithm she wrote would eventually become autonomous. It no longer needs me, said Wisher. Would you say that'd be wishful thinking? Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna bother with the minigun. I'll just keep it. Whoa! Alright, let's start from the beginning here. Okay, I can't even equip it in there yet. Alright. Well, I didn't want to use it yet. I just wanted to make sure. Okay. Yeah, that minigun just drains the hell out of my power, so I'm just not gonna bother with it. There we go. Oh, what a lovely view.
Too bad there's no water in that pool. I'd have you jump in and see if you float. Wait, that's a different
Oh god, they were flanking me there. Okay, well that should be 8.
on that stage, quick.
Good. Now wait here for a moment.
My patience is wearing thin. Why am I even here?
Here? On the stage, you mean? Because I wanted you to recite a poem. That's right. That's why I got you on this stage, to invoke the fear of public speaking in you. This will allow me to check your emotional response. Very important in these sort of tests. So, if you could go ahead and recite a poem.
In the shadows where we live, searching for compassion.
Oh, you're actually doing it? I wasn't really expecting that. So, you've been taught to obey orders. I see. Oh, now wait, and be quiet. They regularly patrol this area. Don't let them see you.
So you know I'm not a Terminator.
Of course I do. They are way better shots than you.
Then why are you making me do all this?
Because I want you to grab something for me before I help you. Turn left when you leave the theater. There you'll find a plane crash site. My spider scout should be stuck somewhere around. Just grab it and bring it back to me in one piece.
Of course.
Skynet completely took over this place. I could do something about that.
Oh no. Shit, I'm out of red plasma too. Fuck.
That looks like the place Aaron talked about.
Oh yeah, I got an interesting problem now. Dear Aaron, unable to find you, so I'm leaving this letter here. I hope that one day you'll return home and find it. I do not want to leave any details as they may be looking for us. I left instructions for you in my old locker. I hid it where I used to work for the war. Your loving husband, Peter.
Locker? Where would I find a locker nearby?
Oh, thank God. Really need that hacking. Maybe there's another way in. Actually, let me get this thing for her husband, from her husband real quick, this locker. And I'll come back to that outpost.
That's the locker room. I hope it's not you, Peter.
Dear Aaron, I'm leaving for Mexico. I hope that you're already there. In case you're not, I'm leaving some resources for your trip, hoping that you will join me there. I love you and want us to get back together. We ran away once. We can do it again. Your loving husband, Peter.
Poor Aaron.
Yeah, why didn't you run? I wanted you to run. Maybe I don't need to run now. Wait, no, I need... Damn it. Oh, I have to be level 24. Okay, well then, good. That actually works out then. Maybe I may not need to leap, but then again, might be a better way to go anyway. Yeah, screw you. Where the hell's the mainframe I gotta hack? Aha! There it is. Nice try. Brute force it is.
I've got it!
Good job! I'm in my vault, in one of the buildings up the street. Meet me there.
Whoa, where'd you come from? For all that bullshit, I'm taking your stuff.
This is it.
Alright, well, on that note, I am going to stop this episode here. Thank you very much for watching in my stream, and until the next time of next episode of Terminator Resistance, see you guys later.